Hello? You guys should be able to hear me. My throat hurts, guys. I have a fever. Complex pullback? It's just a complex pullback, bro. That's all it is. Shout out Flodak, bro. Bro, why did Starboy DM me, yo? It's weird. Make it count, play it straight. Alright, guys. Let's go over what I'm watching for this week. Can you guys hear me properly? Bro, Starboy used to talk, when he was making a lot of money, he was talking so much shit about me. Like, me and him used to be cool, but they started talking a lot of shit, and he cut an ego when he started making a lot of money. But now he got humbled. And now he hits me up. He used to call me a scammer and, like, call me a scammer for having a paid Discord. But yeah. Guys, let's go over, sorry for my voice. It's gonna be a little weird because I have a fever and my throat hurts. Feels like fucking spikes are in my throat. But let's go over ES. So this is one of the main things I was watching. You guys will see we were putting in lower highs all week. Right? Every single high we put in was lower than the previous. When we put this high in here and we broke above, this right here means that market structure is shifting. We're officially looking to move higher. Right? Kian, bro, pull up, bro. I've been telling you. Honestly, pull up this week because I'm going to Miami next week to do one with Luca Nets. I don't know if you guys know who that is. He owns Pudgy Penguins, the NFT. Bet, let me know, Kian. But yeah, guys, so you see we're putting in lower highs the entire week. We created a higher high here. I got caught shorting this. So when Friday came around, this is the start of Friday, this really told me that, hey, shorts are completely off the table for me. Right? So for me, shorts were completely off the table once we opened up on Friday, and I knew I wanted to watch the upside mainly. And there was two main reasons why. We had relative equal highs around this area here, and we had perfectly equal engineered highs up at 4034. So, why does this show significance? You're probably wondering, Shinobi, what's the importance of two perfect equal highs? When's the last time you guys see something in the market That's perfect. When you see perfect highs in a certain area, just randomly in the area, just perfect equal highs down to the cent, that means there's liquidity above this area. So market makers have orders above this area. It doesn't matter, just above this area. Doesn't matter, it could be all the way up here. Just know above this area, market makers are holding liquidity, meaning that when the market moves up to this area, or the market makers have engineered these equal highs and purposely move the markets into that area. All right? So down here, once we came down to this level here, you'll see all the way over here, there is a order block or a demand zone that formed over here. So it's quite simple what the market makers did here, right? If we look at it in hindsight, it's very easy to be like, okay, this is what's happening. But we had these equal highs and we had these relative equal highs. We knew market makers wanted to target these two areas. So market makers pushed the market down, right? Filled their buy orders in this area and then send it to these relative equal highs. And then send it to these equal highs. And this is where I think market makers mainly exit their positions. Now, does that mean we're going to dump next week? I personally don't know. But from what this was an easy read on Friday. On Thursday, I got chopped out. But on Friday, this was a fairly easy read for me. And if I pull this up right now to show you guys why it was an easy read, I'll go here and show you guys the proof. So I took calls, was up 45%, stopped out break even, caught 45%. Over here, 20%. Took SPX, and these went around 55%. And then I averaged more, I added more, and then they went 40% even after that. And then we're going to be starting a 1K challenge this week, which is going to be fun. But that was all based off this relative equal highs and equal highs, because that's where I knew the market wanted to gravitate towards, especially seeing that we grabbed orders at this demand zone. Market makers got their buys in, and then this is where they were looking to take profit, and they were going to gravitate the market in that direction, and that's exactly what happened. I think this candle, this candle literally went. Shinobi moves markets. Look at this. ES moved 10 points when we started streaming. But now you're probably wondering, Shinobi, what's the market going to do this week? And to that, I'm going to say I don't know. Realistically, I have no idea what the market wants to do. We are bullish, very, very bullish, and we might be bullish all the way up until this supply that we have up here. So if I draw that out, and then I draw my 50% retracement, personally, we can head over to 4120 before we see any sort of move to the downside, right? Then up here, we have a lot of relative equal highs. Right? So we could gravitate another 100 points from the level we're at before we really see, are we going to continue higher? Are we going to come here, reject back down, and then move back up? Or is the market just going to keep moving up until 4170? And this here was a big bear trap, right? Because on the daily right now, if you guys will notice, the daily time frame, we had a demand down here. The market bounced exactly from that demand. If we draw the 0.5 fib, like I always tell you guys to do in your demand zones, we literally bounced from that demand. So on the daily time frame, we were making lower highs. We officially closed the daily candle above this high that we put in. So we just put in a higher high on the daily time frame. Realistically, we have the next supply is up here at 4160-ish area, like I mentioned before. We have room up until here. Now, does that mean buy calls tomorrow? No, it doesn't. Tomorrow, what I'm going to be looking for, personally, is I want to see the market pull back. I want to see a pullback to either one of these levels, and especially with news next week, it really depends on what happens. I want to see a pullback to possibly this demand and see if the market wants to continue higher. You guys have to understand, market makers don't buy breakouts. Market makers are super greedy. Do you think market makers are going to buy at 40.60 when they could buy at 40.37 and then move the market higher? They're going to buy at 40.37. When retail is chasing long, they're going to be the ones that are waiting, that are going to set the market down to fill their buy orders when retail is stopping out, and then they're going to move it higher. So that's really what you want to watch out for when it comes to market makers in general, is know that they're super greedy and super picky with where they buy. They don't just buy up here just because they think the market looks like it's about to move up. They're going to patiently wait for the market to pull back to their areas where they have their buy orders, fill them, and then move higher. So watch this 40.37 area for a move up to 41.60. Another stock that I really like is Cat. This has been an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Just look at this. This thing wants to push up to 266. Another great, stock that can move in huge trends if you're able to catch them. And I personally think that we are going to be making moves towards new highs very, very soon. Here we have HD. Guys, my throat hurts so bad. Honestly, this was a bad idea. But you'll see we're in this consolidation for a while. We broke under, and now I personally think we're going to head back into this gap fill from 308 to 315. So watch HD for upside. Yo, guys, my throat hurts so bad, bro. Honestly, I might just have to do this tomorrow. My voice is killing me. Fuck. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to end this. My voice hurts. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully, you guys make some money off the ES. Just watch out for a move to 41.60 this week. By the way, guys, I'll hit you up tomorrow, alright? If I feel better tomorrow, I'll host it for you guys tomorrow.